Hello, hello. You are all welcome to the second week of this wonderful program, Dsap set 37. I believe you all had a wonderful time outside of our class activities as we practice on our own. I hope we had good experiences to tell in classes today. And I also believe you've been able to watch your pre-recorded videos for this diet, for this week rather, the modular videos for this week. I tell you by now, things would have started heating up. Things would have started heating up. This is the week where those that survive this week will likely see themselves to the end of the program. And I want to commend you for having been this steadfast, for having stayed this length of time. Because honestly speaking, we understand the heat in this program. So we just believe that by God's grace, you will have the best of times. Today we are expecting someone that is very, very special to us. He is one of our board members, one of the members of the board of Dsap, in the person of Mr. Osaweje Arosa. He is a man of many faces. He's a man that has done well in career. He's a human resource expert, a professional at the peak. The last workplace was PricewaterhouseCoopers. That's PwC, as they are usually called in short form. He's an author. There's one of his books that blessed me several years ago. He said that the book talks about looking for a job is a job on his own. He's an experienced person. He's a customer service expert. We believe this morning he will be taking us through customer experience. What is the best way for you to capture the market? Please, as I welcome Mr. Rosa to the platform, I will see you at the end of this presentation. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. I hope you can hear me very clearly.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can, sir.
Okay, thanks for the invitation and the opportunity to be part of this, be part of supporting, the businesses, supporting the actualization of dreams and the scaling of businesses. I will be sharing my screen in a second.
Sorry, I do not know whether it's my own screen that is frozen or is it that of our speaker. Can someone on the platform please speak up? Let me make sure.
It's our speaker, sir.
All right, okay. That's a part of network wonders. Oh, he's out. Okay. Anyway, before he comes, I hope that our guides on YouTube are all assembling right. Just give me a minute. Let me find out what is happening on our YouTube. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's great. Wow. All right. I am glad that many of us are here this morning on YouTube. Thank you, every one of you, for making it very early within the short notice that our program will be starting up earlier than usual this morning. What Mr. Arosa is trying to do for us is to give us two topics merged into one. And typically we have 20 minutes of presentations, but today he has requested for 30 minutes of presentation. So we had to move our resumption time 30 minutes earlier, 10 minutes earlier. I'm going to continue to make the announcement I have now until he arrives, so that once he arrives, we will be able to commence the study. Please, I'm going to stop the recording now so that we can save our recording time. I hope that will be okay with us. Sorry, DRO, please make sure that recording is immediately kickstart as soon as Mr. Russell comes in. All right.
Sir.
There are other very important announcements I need to make. Ordinarily today, the third subject that we take, the third topic we usually take on the third business management skills training session, we call it a BMST. Today should have been basic bookkeeping. All right, but at the last core team meeting, or that's what we call our board meeting, core team meeting. All right, we decided that we should bring in more topics. We should bring more flares. There are many areas that we need to teach you people, which space and time is a constraint. So we decided that we will move one of them out. I'm not going to take that. That is basic business bookkeeping. All right, basic business bookkeeping. We are going to share the link on our groups so that we'll go and watch one of the previous ones. You need to go and watch them. It's very important you watch them because you need to know how to handle your finances. You will remember that one of the things we learned, in the first business management skills training that we took, that is the essential business skills. One of them was your financial understanding of your financial books. So you need to go watch that video. It's also very necessary. It has become very necessary because we are introducing something entirely new, this diet. Up until the last diet, we have not tested DRO, please, can you go on chatting them up? Let me, Mr. Russell seems to be having problem. Let me just speak with him. DRO, are you there?
I'm here, sir.
I said, keep on chatting them up, please.
Oh, okay. Okay. I'll just use the opportunity to take the announcement. All right. Good morning, everyone. Trust you had a great weekend. This is just to call your attention to one of the announcements that will be made later on your platform today. Your governor is going to request for anyone who is interested in participating in the graduation, whether you want to be the MC, you want to sing a song, or you want to recite a poem. The governors will make a call later on today. Please, we encourage you to respond to that call and be a part of your graduation. Okay. And also please note that the color for the graduation is red. So for those in cake making, events, decorations, footwear making, you may want to add a touch of red to your assignments and your projects. Okay, Mr. Rosa was here.
Okay, thank you very much. Mr. Rosa is already back.
Yes, I am.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay.
Sorry, I just give you co-host right so that you'll be able to share your screen. Okay, sir, you're good to go.
Okay. Can we see my screen?
Yes, we can, but it's off again.
Okay. Okay, let me. Can we see it now?
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you. So apologies everyone for dropping off. It's a combination of technology, but I'm happy to be back at this time. Let me jump right into it, knowing that business people are busy people. So Arosa Osemege is my name. Happy to be here to share a few thoughts. The thoughts are extensive. I'm hoping that this will become, as you embrace these ideas, right, that this will be a watershed, like a landmark thinking in shifting your business to the next level. So I've titled it Positioning Through Customer Experience. Positioning through customer experience. I just want us to say it wherever you are, it's a great day. So I want you to repeat after me. Immediately I say it's a great day, you will say, yes, it is a great day. Can we do that together? So I will say it's a great day, and then you will say, yes, it's a great day. It's a great day. I'm sure I can hear you saying, yes, it's a great day. You can say it to whoever is beside you in your house or wherever you are, or in your shop. It's a great day. Yes, it's a great. Thank you very much. So what we are talking about, positioning for exceptional customer experience, is about acquiring the mindset, the knowledge, the skills for attracting, retaining, and growing your customer base, and maintaining positive cash flow. Cash flow ensures that there's always money running through the business. And this is attributable a lot of times to your ability to have a continuous flow of customers. So a continuous flow of customers enhances or enables a continuous flow of cash. So what we want to share quickly is how to acquire the mindset, the knowledge, the skills for attracting, retaining, and growing your customer base and maintaining positive cash flow. Now, that's what it is today. What would our journey look like? As much as I know we have just about 30 minutes, but we'll make the most of it. 30 minutes is a lot of time for us to hear things that we can inculcate, bring into our business, bring into our product or our service offering, and ensure that we come out on the other side far better, bigger, and faster. Okay, so this just shows the journey. I'll look at introduction to it, look at the state of customer experience, where we should be at how, which is really about customer experience, and then what to do if service fails. And I'll just touch on that. We can talk about that for at least another 30 minutes or a whole day, but I'll just touch on that and we will be done for today. Well, what is our objective? Is to empower you with the mindset, I said it before, knowledge and skills for delivering an exceptional customer experience, and help you be able to grow this so that you can maintain a healthy cash flow, and believing that through your business and through the interaction others have with your business as well, we will all raise the level of service delivery in Africa. So somebody say, what is customer service? I thought that's a good place to introduce it. And I have a definition here. Someone says, customer service is the assistance and advice provided by a service supplier, which in this case is you. It is the sum total of what an organization does to meet customer expectations and to produce customer satisfaction. It is also known as service experience. So just a broader explanation of customer experience. Now, it goes on further to say, and you will find this interesting, customer experience is the sum of all interactions a customer has with a supplier of goods and or services for the duration of their relation with that supplier. It is simply what a customer feels and remembers about the service he or she has received. It is what the customer feels and remembers. Is somebody doing business with you now, or has someone done business with you and the person feels that it was difficult, it was stressful, it was painful? That is poor customer experience. This can include awareness, discovery, attention, interaction, purchase, use, cultivation, and advocacy, right? The quality of experience as a whole will determine whether it is a one-off or a continuous relationship. Does the customer think that it was tough, it was painful, it was stressful, even getting to contact you through maybe social media? You are putting out a lot of content on IG, but does the customer feel that, well, when he asks a question or when he buzzed to make an inquiry, you took a day or you took several hours, and even when you came, you just dropped one answer and the customer asked two more questions and you were not there. You came hours again and the customer said, oh, it's too expensive, and then you just walked away. You didn't reach out the next day and say, have you made a decision, and so on and so forth. So it is, I just want to stress that. The second line, it says, it is simply what the customer feels, and remembers, okay? We should be delivering exceptional customer experience and not just basic customer service. People always remember how you made them feel. So exceptional customer experience is concerned with delivering the product or the service being paid for and delivering a memorable experience, So customer experience is product or service plus exceptional experience, okay? You cannot deliver the product without regard of how they feel or what they remember. Delivering, and this is worthy of taking note, delivering the product or service without thoughtfulness for the customer's experience is a recipe for stagnation or disaster. You don't even care. You are not concerned about it. You just want to make a sale. But it is really about making continuous sale. You want the person who patronize your business to be quick to tell others, to become an advocate, okay? To tell others enthusiastically. One of the surest and most believable adverts is the ones your customer make of your business, right? It also makes it one of the most dangerous as well. It makes it one of the most dangerous. So caution, it is not enough to have a good product or a good service. Oh, it's not enough. Because there are many people who provide that your product or that your service. So it's not enough. It is not enough. So for you to have a continuous stream of customers, For you to have positive or healthy cash flow, your product or service must be delivered with an exceptional experience. How do you make them feel? So, service that makes the customer feel appreciated and valued. Service that elicits an extraordinary expression of praise. Some of us have done business, and I'm sure it's your experience. Some people have done, and I'm not even going to mention certain types of businesses that every time I mention those businesses, people heave a sigh, because almost everybody has had one poor or one annoying or painful or stressful experience. And if you are in any of the industries where people have been like that, you must watch it. Recently, I was telling a guy who makes clothes for me that, because I like how he has positioned himself, but I told him that, look, many people have had, and I'm just giving an example because this has to be very practical, right? Many people have had unhappy experiences with fashion designers, with tailors. I have had, I had mine. I have had to delete the numbers of some tailors, okay? But it reminds me, one of the best experience I've had is with a gentleman who is my electrician. I've spoken about him in many, many places. I've known him for over 15 years. I don't know his house. I don't know his current house. I don't know his former house. I don't even remember who referred him to me. But I would, like I say to people, I would gladly refer him to the president of the United States. Number one, anytime you share a problem with him on the phone and you ask him to come to resolve it, if he tells you, okay, you know what, I can come so and so time, in these 15 plus years, he will be there 99.9% before that time. I kid you not. 99%. And there are going to be times where we call you on the phone and say, okay, you know what, this thing you are asking me to do, give me 2 more days or a day. I'm not able to come immediately. I can come through and guess what? He will make it. Number 2, he gets the job done. Whereas I've had business with some people, they will collect some money, then they will go, and the stories with so many. So those are very painful, stressful experience. And we don't even want to mention those that we've had to forgo money. So unfortunately, the state of customer experience in Nigeria is very poor. I'm sure you can testify to it. How would you rate the service people are getting from you, from your business now? How would I rate the service, the experience people are getting? We should just take a second to just think about that for a second. How would you rate the service people are getting from you now? There are some people, immediately they have collected your money and they have delivered the service. It's a problem to get them to come and update it or to come and correct something. I had one AC repairer like that. When he has done something, if you are calling him that, well, the thing is not cooling or whatever it is, there's a big problem. Oh, he can't come immediately. He can come to so many. The story now gets very long. So whereas there are some people, immediately there's problem, they start by reassuring that, Oga or Madam, don't worry, there's no problem. I will just apologize that you are experiencing this situation, but just give me so and so time or give me the next and so on, and they will be there, all right? If you ask me, so I'm asking, what is your own experience? How would you rate? Is this the kind of word you will use to describe? Is it average? Is it miserable, or you never know what to expect? Or is it even great? All right. How would you rate the service, the quality of service that you have been experiencing? How would you rate it from your business? So important that we step back and we ask ourselves. All right. I've had several, and it's just for sake of time, I've already mentioned, I wanted to share some examples of my experience. whether it was a cake mishap, and I think I'll still share that when I'm talking about service recovery, or whether it's the tailor I deleted his number, or whether it's a caterer that I couldn't reach on the phone and the person has collected my money, and the list goes on and on and on. Or whether it's the hotel. There are so many examples, but let me move on for sake of time. There's so many examples. I'm sure you also are saying, whether you consider yourself to be a small business or an SME or a founder, you also would have had your own personal experience. And I'm not even talking of experience from big companies. I'm even talking of experience from SMEs as well. Okay, the words being used in the service in Nigeria are things around, they will say that's our policy. Well, but that's your policy, but I'm trying to do business with you. Oh, sometimes somebody will say there's nothing we can do. Oh, sometimes someone will say my madam is not around. Someone will say we are sorry. And the interesting that I always say this, and I need to share this with you. I say sorry is important. We must always apologize genuinely. Whether you agree you are fault or not, that's not, you see, you are not in business to win arguments. No, you are not a debater. You are not a debater. You are not there to win arguments. You are there to win customers, to win business, to stay in business, and then to scale and grow your business. All right. So apologize genuinely, apologize profusely, but after you have done that, realize that sorry is overrated. So I always say to people, saying sorry is the first step, but doing sorry is the most important. Okay, saying sorry is the first step, all right, but doing sorry is the most important. So some will say, the other day, one Uber guy that picked me said, well, nobody else has complained. And I say, the problem, that's the problem, because many of them were people who just endured and said, well, it's not a big deal. So because customer A, customer B endured, but guess what? Those customers are not coming back. They endured, but they're not coming back. Then the third person who complains, unknown to us, a complaining customer, a customer who has complained, wants the best for you. He is giving you feedback and is giving you an opportunity to make changes. All right. Oh, some will even say, these are some of the words people are using, to serve customers. Some will say it's not our fault. Well, is it the customer's fault? I have to ask you. It's not our fault. Oh, some will say, madam, calm down. And I always say that, look, when people are venting, allow them to vent. There's a video I have called The Psychology of Anger. When you allow people to vent, they gradually become less angry and their voice even calms down naturally. So don't say people should calm down as though their response to the problem is too heavy for the problem. All right. Oh, some will say, but I've said sorry. Well, like I said, saying sorry is the first step. Doing sorry is the next step. Some will say, this is how we do it here. I tried my best. Your own is too much. And the list goes on. I want to quickly make a point about, some of the unconscious, what do I call it? Unconscious mindsets. Okay. Unconscious mindsets that businesses have in Nigeria. They act as if the customer is an interruption. They act as if the customer is a bother, a pain in the neck. They act as if the customer is troublesome. They act as if they are doing the customer a favor. You are definitely not doing the customer a favor. It's very important, not only that you know so, but that you believe so and that you act so, and that the people who work for you, who work with you, also know it into their very spirit. Oh, some people think the customer is an outsider to their business. No, the customer is not an outsider. The customer is the reason you exist. Some people even act as if they are the most important person in their business. No, you are not the most important person. You are not. Some people act as if not for condition, who will allow this person, that is this customer, to do what? To relate with me this way. No. And we have to be careful that we don't pass that unconsciously. So I saw something somewhere. I call it customer excellence pledge. I didn't create it. I saw it somewhere. You probably want to take a picture of this and save it and put it somewhere. If you have a shop, if you have a premises or so, it says the customer is the most important visitor on our premises or in our shop. He or she is not dependent on us. We are dependent on him. He or she is not an interruption of our work. He or she is the purpose of it. He or she is not an outsider to our business. He or she is a part of it. I hope you have taken a picture of it. Please take a picture of it so that you can also put it somewhere in your business. It continues. We are not doing him or her a favor by serving him or her or by serving them. They are doing us a favor by giving us the opportunity to do so. In my own business, that is your business, I commit to deliver exceptional customer experience to people who make inquiries. And those who actually patronize me, so help me God. Because some people treat people who make who actually patronize them far better than people who make inquiries. But ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you, the person who makes inquiries, the person who asks you 5 questions or 20 questions, you may prefer the person who asks you 1 question and just credits your account. But how do you know the customer who will patronize you? B, how do you know the customer who will consistently patronize you? All right. And how many of us, would like our service providers to say and live by this pledge? Of course, we would. All right. I just want to jump quickly. Some of the root causes of customer mistreatment or undertreatment is that we're generally hard, tough, uncaring people. If you are not careful, you and I are guilty of it. Okay, we have to be careful. We are just we just want to sell. We don't care about the other person. Many sometimes are hurting. Some just don't have enough courtesy or respect, or they are selective with their respect. If he's a big man, comes with a car, it gets a different treatment. Or a big woman, okay, it comes a very expensive handbag, it comes a different treatment. It shouldn't be so. Some people just don't know the value of a customer, and then sometimes people bring pride to the business. We just have to be careful of some of those things, okay? Many don't know that having a good product isn't equal to a great experience. And for those who are in this session, we have made that clear, okay? Many don't know the power of word of mouth or word of mouse. Word of mouth is when someone leaves a feedback on IG, on various social media. Many don't know the value of a customer experience. Many think all they need to do is focus on reaching more people through marketing or advertising or digital marketing, and then sales will come. Guess what? Many people have paid for and have spent money on digital marketing. They spend money on advertising. But when the customer arrives, what experience do they receive? When the customer arrives, what experience do they receive? What experience do they tell others that they received? So I would always recommend that, look, some of the money you are spending on digital marketing, keep that money first. Ensure that you and your staff, the people that work with you, ensure that you have trained yourself and you are ready to deliver quality, memorable customer experience to everybody that makes inquiries and everybody that patronizes, that each single person, so that when you advertise and more people come, you are able to share more of this, your memorable experience, across to more people. All right. So this is where we should be. Okay. This is where we should be. We should be delivering exceptional customer experience. Just for sake of repeating it, customer service is the least expectation of a customer from a service provider. It is not a privilege to provide a customer service. It is his or her right. So I put a few things that I call them minimal customer requirement. You definitely want to take a picture of this. Minimum customer requirements. 1, a good greeting, please. It deserves a good greeting, a smile, good answers to questions, not rude or crude or curt answer, good answers to questions. It deserves a product that does what was promised, or else it is fraudulent, please. It deserves a product or service that does what was promised. I remember one gentleman who made a shoe for me many years ago, and then the shoe was tight, and we were having this back and forth. The shoe wasn't my size. The number 5, the minimum customer requirement, honest responses. Number 6, non-fake products or services. If the person thinks he's buying a high quality product, it had better be a high quality product. If the person knows that, well, it's a basic product that they will not use forever, it should match the pricing as well. Okay, the minimum customer requirement, the customer needs help or assistance in purchasing or when leaving, sometimes to help them pack their bags, put stuff in the car, and so on and so forth, right? They need a good farewell with or without a purchase. Even if some people bid customers who have bought a lot more things farewell than the one who bought nothing or made inquiries. They need to be pre-informed if there is a change, okay? They need us to keep our promises, all right? For sake of time, let me just jump to a few things, okay? Let me just jump to a few points that I feel is so important that we state quickly. I've already mentioned, just to remind us, exceptional customers experience is service that makes customers feel appreciated and valued. It elicits an extraordinary expression of praise. So where do I start? I thought I should make this point. Number 1, make exceptional customer experience part of your product or service delivery, because we plead with you. It's so important. Let people have a painless, effortless experience serving, patronizing you. Number 2, resolve to design and include exceptional customer service into your product or service. Number 3, request customer opinions regularly. Don't wait for complaints. Ma, sir, how can we do better with our product and service? Okay. Regularly request customer feedback. Number 5, explain changes ahead. Don't let them know of changes only when they're about to patronize. Always pre-notify as much as you can. Some of it may be price changes, some of it may be process changes, and so on and so forth. All right. Some of it may be product changes. Always pre-notify as you are aware or as the changes become apparent, right? Before they find out on themselves. So there's no need to, for the customer to find out at the point the customer is patronizing, okay? Number 6, be a role model to your staff and train your staff. I know a gentleman who worked with somebody before who said that, look, immediately the person, money has been collected from the person, it's so difficult for them to reach his boss, and he felt it was fraudulent. Okay, be a role model to staff and train your staff. Train them to greet, to smile, train them to say thank you for coming, train them to apologize heartily. Number 7, seek complaints as opportunities to surprise and surpass the customer's expectation. That needs to be repeated. See complaints, right, as an opportunity to surprise or surpass the customer's expectation. Number 8, check your processes. It might give you security and convenience, but may give headache to the customer, all right? Reduce the effort customers use to do business with you. It always very, very crucial. Reduce the effort. You see, make your customers lazy. Give them convenience and convenience and convenience. That will help them to just be apostles. They're going to tell everybody. They're going to tell their parents. They're going to tell their friends. They will just on their own. Just keep telling everybody. They will patronize you more effortlessly. Make exceptional customer experience. Make it your product. Oh, you make shoes. Make the exceptional experience, the memory experience. Make it the product that you are selling. So, question. What if something goes wrong? What if service fails? I'll spend maybe about 2 minutes on this for sake of our time. What if something goes wrong? Okay. What if something goes wrong? All right. Number 1, if something goes wrong, reapply the whole idea around exceptional customer experience. Make sure you are swift to to get involved with solving it. Don't take your time because something has gone wrong for the customer, right? So don't take your time to repair the situation. No, it must be swift. Number two, it must be superlative because you want to use that opportunity. Somebody says that everybody is nice, everybody treats themselves well when things are going well, but that true friendship, love, and kindness are known when things go wrong. That true friendship, love, and kindness are known when things go wrong. But when things are fine, everybody is all good. We love ourselves. So people need to know when they patronize that, look, if something goes wrong, you've got their back. If it doesn't go well, they should have no problem. So it must be superlative. You must go all out of your way. Be part of the solution, not part of the problem. There's a dry cleaner I used once, and we had a challenge, an issue with the customer service person. When the owner came, he added fire to the situation. So be part of the solution. Focus on what you can do. Don't say, oh, we can't do, you can't do. What are things you can do? Start to do them. Put yourself in the place of the customer. Roll out the drums. Aim to wow the customer. Even in a lot of times, even at your own, at extra effort, at even extra cost. Remember, you are aiming to build a relationship. Follow up and follow up until it is fully resolved. I hope that was helpful, and that remains very helpful to your business as you go on. Thank you so much.
Wow, wow, wow. Thank you so very much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, sir. Okay, please, can you go off the screen, sir? Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. If we indeed have gotten something now, can we just appreciate Mr. Rosa by giving some thumbs up? Can we appreciate him? Can we appreciate him? Okay, if you indeed that you got some point, I don't know who. There is somebody I need to appreciate here. One Maureen, somebody. Oh God, I have my link just out. Maureen was just busy summarizing every statement you made on the YouTube.
Wow.
Okay, so if people were reading her what she was typing, they would have caught with this class. Yes, thank you very much. I see a lot of hands there.
Wow.
I see a lot of hands there. Thank you very much, Maureen. I unfortunately, everybody is writing now, and I can hardly find you. The platform is on fire now. The platform is on fire. I am not able to see that. Maureen, again, I wanted to make sure I call your name complete. All right, those of you who were reading after her, I like to appreciate such people. I like to, because as she's writing here, anyway, I'm sure you're going to find out time and watch these videos again. This video will be there on demand. Okay, every statement, every summary, of what Mr. Arosa has said today, she typed them there. So when you go watch the videos again, I believe you will be able to see some of the points you never had. Thank you so much, sir. We appreciate you as always.
Thank you.
And we pray for multiply grace.
Amen.
We pray that your investment in this session will have multiple harvest, not just to our students, but also into your business in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Thank you, Lord.
Amen.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you so much.
Thank you, sir.
All right, everyone. I was making a statement before this session began. I said, up until last diet, we have not been testing our students on our business management skills. We only test you, give you assignment and give you the capstone project only on our technical skills. We are about to begin to introduce that. So what does that mean? You need to go back and watch the videos. You need to take note. You need to understand what you are taught. If you have any issue, please throw up the question. You can ask your PMA, they can reach me. If I cannot answer it, I will reach any of our presenters. Okay, if there are specific things, be sure we'll find the answer to it. We're going to test, we are still working on the modality of getting that established. So in the next couple of days, we'll fine tune a bit. It's likely you will have a quiz next week. Every student, in fact, you will need to pass the business management skill to graduate, because we do not want to cook, we do not want to produce cake bakers who cannot do business. The essence of our investment in this program is to produce upcoming entrepreneurs, those who will ethically run businesses and create wealth, not just for themselves, but for our nation and the nations of the world. So please take note of that. I also understood that our deputy registrar operations was making an announcement before Mr. Rosokoy came online. Please, Mr. Folakemi, are you still there? So that I can conclude. You are talking about
yes,
the address code. Okay, for the graduation dress code, please, can you quickly round up with that so that we can move to the class?
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Like I was saying earlier, the official color for the graduation this diet is red. So please, for your projects, assignments, your appearance during the graduation, please add a touch of red. Thank you very much.
All right, please also for emphasis, again, I need to inform us that students are prohibited from opening platforms in the name of Dsap without our express authorization. So please, if you have done that already, please make quick. Okay, conclude what you're doing and shut down that platform, or just remove Dsap from it, and therefore we're no longer responsible. We want to ensure that why do we put our leadership on the platform? So that we can follow the conversations. In the time past, some people have been conned. There are people who came in, who signed into this program, whose intention is not really to study. They are in class always, looking for the right time to strike, looking for the weak link to strike. So please, anybody that makes business proposals to you, please know that any decision you make, you are making it completely on your own. All right, we have not validated any one of you. You will understand. All right, though if anything goes wrong, we know what we can do to begin to give law enforcement agents opportunities to look for you. Even if some of the information you gave us are wrong, it's possible that we can still get you. But there are other things who have been embedded in our systems that could help us. But please, we do not want that to happen. We do not want any of our students come here to learn and become victims, all right? So that's why some of these policies are put in place. It's not like the customer policy, our policy here, we don't do it. No, that's not it. We do it to safeguard, okay, and secure our students, to make sure that you are not taken advantage of. Our deputy registrar admin is here as well. Sister Lydia, do you have any other announcement to make from your own end?
Nothing from my end, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Your Excellency, the President, is there any announcement you need to make? We have encroached into our time. I don't want to go beyond 10 minutes.
No, sir, not at all. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, everyone. So we'll be glad to see you people in school in the next few minutes. Thanks, and God bless.